I'm just preparing to go up the mast.
I had a couple of jobs I needed to do whilst I went up the mast. Number one, I wanted just to inspect the rigging, and especially around the spreaders. I did a little modification to that a couple of years ago, and I wanted to check that. Our flag signal lines had all snapped over the winter, so I wanted to replace those. And if I could, I wanted to do the deck light. But unfortunately, as I started to climb, the wind got up.
Okay.
It was perfectly calm
Yeah, I think so.
whilst I was getting ready, but by the time we were ready, it was gusty, it was horrible. So I had to curtail what we did. We dropped the signal lines down, and I did an inspection. And yeah, on the inspection, all was good.
Well, I can't blow it.
Well, that was it. Time to come down the mast. The wind was just getting really swirly. Unfortunately, I couldn't do anything about the deck light. It wouldn't really have been possible to drop it out.
Take the bag down.
Keep it under control in the way the wind was gusting. Well, it's the 3rd of March. Actually, our 47th wedding anniversary today. What a stunning day. Blue sky. Not a lot of wind. So, what we're intending doing is giving Janet some more practice today. This time, going in and through the lock and out to sea. So we'll go out. We'll put the sails up. We'll have a gentle flop around for an hour or so. It's not forecast to get very windy. Might be odd gusts here and there. We'll see what we can do. I'm also going to be testing Orca for navigation. I've downloaded it onto the tablet. I've created a little route which I've managed to upload onto the Garmin, and we'll see. I've not paid for it. I've just downloaded the free version, but I think we will subscribe to it. And the advantage, it seems, from reading it, it gives the ability to produce a route for sailing given the conditions that you're in. To make things a little bit easier for coming out, we used highwayman's hitches on both the bow and the stern, so it was just a single pull of line for Janet and for me on the bow. Now, while we'd done side-on berthing earlier on in the week, this was the first time actually coming into the lock, so a closed end, slightly narrower entrance, and then just knowing where and when to swing across towards the pontoon. coming in nice and steady. Just getting used to how Baru reacts. She doesn't react quickly when you go astern. She has to drop the momentum off, but it was easy for me to jump ashore. And once again, just to get that line right to go out of the gates, to go out to sea, there wasn't going to be a lot of wind at all out there. But going upwind, we would also be going up tide as well, so that dropped the speed right off. And yes, we did manage to get some tacks in. Well, we're just moving along slowly. It's only about 5.5 knots of wind. Around about 1.5 knots over ground at the moment. That's not good. We didn't come out here to do any speed work. We just came out to see how the self-tacking on the Genoa work. Which means we've got a postage stamp out. So when it was time to turn around, we dropped the self-tacking rig off, let the Genoa out a bit. There still wasn't really enough wind for the full Genoa. Probably have had to put the pole out to support it. But we did get a little bit of speed up. We actually managed to get almost to 4 knots. That's because we were running with the tide as well. Now it was time to do a port side to mooring, which is my favourite side actually. I always find Baru likes that, but it can be different for different people. So again, line up, pick your spot, and just come in nice and gentle. then back into berth, and thanks to Alex for taking the bow line.